Bluey paper boat race. Huh?
Just a little while, Bluey thought. But a little while often lasts longer than we think. When one person starts working, the other hasn't started yet. And time waits for no one. Rushing doesn't always get you faster. When you do things at the right time, everything becomes easier.
Huh?
Just stay calm. Everything will fall into place again.
A few moments later.
Huh?
And this time, Bluey didn't wait for a little while anymore. Bluey and Bingo embark on a new treasure hunt. According to the map, the treasure is right here. But the treasure hasn't appeared yet. The whole family starts to doubt the map. Bingo discovers a very small detail. The treasure was never buried in the ground. The treasure was hidden right in front of them. Sometimes, treasure is closer than we think.
Bluey and Bingo play football.
Giant pumpkins in the garden. One morning in the small garden, Bluey and Bingo both collected pumpkins together. The pumpkins looked very small, but Bluey still decided to take them. There were lots of pumpkins in the garden. This time it was a bigger one, a perfect fit for the basket Bluey was carrying. Come on, girls, you'll get it out. Ah, well done. Anything we can't do alone, we do together. Wow, what is that? It looks huge.
Whoa!
Come on, Bluey, open it up and see what it is. And then a giant pumpkin appeared. A pumpkin bigger than all the other pumpkins. But it's too heavy. You two try to hold it down. Oh wow, the pumpkin is starting to roll. A chase between the two sisters Bingo, Bluey, and the pumpkin. Bingo seems to be thoroughly enjoying this chase. It finally stopped. That was intense.
Whoa!
It was a wonderful harvest day, but this is the biggest pumpkin in the garden. It won't fit in the basket. The wind blew through the garden. A wonderful discovery and a successful harvest day.
Yahoo!
This morning, Bluey unexpectedly sneezed just as she was getting ready for school. Staying home from school has its own set of appealing privileges.
A few minutes later.
But there was something that didn't quite feel like a normal cold. And so a special guest arrived. Strangely, just seeing a syringe, Bluey suddenly felt much better. Perhaps today, Bluey realized that pretending to be sick wasn't the best idea. Mornings at the beach are always full of energy. Bluey begins exploring the beach in her own way. The sea always knows how to tease. Every corner of the sand can become a playground. Bluey finds small but interesting things.
Oh.
The joy at the beach is always contagious.
Hey! Hey!
After playing, everyone needs a little rest. The beach is a giant canvas. The sea always changes things in a fun way.
Oh.
A simple day at the beach is enough to bring complete happiness.
Hola. Uh-oh.
This treasure won't stay in one place.
Whoa. Ooh.
The more they chase it, the farther it runs. This time, they have to split up to catch it.
Whoa.
They're so close, they can almost touch it, but they still miss. When they rush too much, everything becomes dangerous. Running fast doesn't guarantee victory. When they coordinate correctly, everything stops.
Whoa.
And it turns out, this is just the beginning.
Uh-oh. Bluey plays basketball.
A fresh morning is perfect for the whole family to do some light exercise. Warming up prepares the body for the activities that follow. Everyone has their own way of exercising, but they're all lovely. Gentle exercise makes the body feel more relaxed.
Oh.
No need to compare because everyone has their own pace. Breathing evenly helps to improve mood. Simple exercise is enough to bring positive energy. Drinking water after exercise is a very important habit. Moments of rest help the body recover better. Starting the day with light exercise helps the whole family stay healthy and happy. Bluey plants trees. Bluey was walking around the house when she saw a plate of fruit on the table. Bluey picked up a seed and suddenly had a bold idea. Bingo came in from outside. Bluey walked past as if she hadn't seen Bingo. Bluey is going down to the warehouse to get the tools. Bluey has been searching for a long time but hasn't found it yet. Oh, so it's here. Now let's go plant some trees. Bluey has found a place to plant.
2 hours later.
Finally, the digging is finished. Put the seeds in the hole. Let's go get some water for irrigation.
Over 1 month later.
Wow, the tree has grown big and has fruit to eat.
A seemingly perfect picnic started very quickly. But nature doesn't always listen. Things started to go out of place. When one thing goes wrong, everything else follows. At this point, everything almost spiraled out of control. fight, but to adapt. Huh? When the right approach is chosen, everything returns to normal. And this time, they were ready.
A gentle morning begins with colorful sheets of paper. Small letters filled with so much love. A simple idea transforms the room into a post office. And then, the first postman appears. When you receive a letter, joy spreads throughout the house. Knowing how to organize makes things run more smoothly. Every step brings a small joy. When you receive a letter, joy spreads throughout the house. Giving also brings happiness. Small letters can carry immense affection.
Apple picking mission. A sunny afternoon in the apple orchard. The father and son are preparing to pick apples. The apple is too high up. Despite trying, the height is simply unattainable. Bandit suggested another approach. Bluey came up with an idea. Try shaking the tree. Surprisingly, amidst the violent shaking, the first apples began to fall. Bandit's father wasn't idle either. He came over and picked up the fallen apples. The perfect plan. Let's continue. Hey, it was a success. What a perfect combination. Pick up the remaining apples. Bluey also helped her dad, but she couldn't carry all the big apples. Let's put the last apples in the basket. The two decided to enjoy the apples right in the orchard. The apples were very sweet. Bandit was pleased with the harvest, a successful harvest day. The apple picking day ended happily.
Shooting star. The night has fallen. Bluey and Bandit settle down for a quiet evening on the veranda after a long day of play. Bluey gazes up at the twinkling stars, and suddenly she points an excited finger towards the sky. A brilliant, swift streak of light, a shooting star, flies across the dark night sky. Both dad and daughter watch it pass. Bluey turns to look at her dad, her eyes wide with surprise and a little bit of wonder. Bandit gently pulls Bluey into a warm hug. Bluey closes her eyes, keeping her silent wish completely private. She opens them, giving a look of pure contentment. Bandit tightens his hug, savoring the special moment.
Big and small. Today, Bluey and Bingo are going to explore sizes. Can you guess what is big and what is small? Look, Bingo! This pea is so tiny. It's so small it can sit right on your nose. And here is a challenge for Daddy. Oh, it's so big! Look, it's big enough to hide Bingo completely. Small or big, it's all part of a grand adventure. Now, let's share this giant feast together. After breakfast, the dining table needs to be tidied up. When starting out with small tasks, everyone can be a little clumsy. Slowing down makes things easier to manage. Observing the correct way to do things helps make the job tidier. Working together makes things easier. Being careful in each small step helps avoid making more mess. Correcting mistakes helps the work continue smoothly. Clearly visible results bring a very pleasant feeling. Completing small tasks by hand helps children gain more confidence. Maintaining a tidy routine every day keeps the home warm and inviting. A small racetrack appears right inside the house. The more you play, the faster you go.
Whoa!
And the challenge gets harder. As the speed increases, the risks increase too. Sometimes you need to stop before it's too late. When you have good control, the game becomes safer. And this time, the fun comes from playing the right way. After days of waiting, it's time to check the garden. Something's sprouting from the ground. Harvesting requires careful handling.
Let's go!
Things aren't always easy. The whole family works together to find a way.
Let's go!
And then, success! The first harvest doesn't have to be huge. The greatest joy is accomplishing something with your own hands. A small exercise, but it created a big challenge. Huh? When comparisons are made, decisions begin to change.
A few moments later.
A quick choice, but not the right one. And the truth cannot be hidden. Oh! When you don't do it yourself, you won't be able to answer when needed. And in the end, Bluey chose to tell the truth. Making mistakes isn't scary if you know how to correct them. One afternoon, Bluey and Bingo wanted to watch TV, but the remote suddenly disappeared. The two sisters began searching the living room. Chili walked in and immediately realized something was wrong. And it turned out, the remote was just hiding under a pillow. Finally, their TV time could begin. But sometimes the remote likes to surprise people. The living room was a mess. Bluey realized Dad was about to come home. Bluey quickly looked around the messy room. Bluey started cleaning up quickly. Cleaning up too quickly caused trouble. Bingo ran in, helping to hold the box so Bluey could close the lid.
Aha! Whoa!
Time flew by. The room gradually became tidier. Dad arrived home just in time. Bluey had finished cleaning up before Dad got home.
Wow!
A small idea can create a whole new space. A mini library is formed from simple things. And then a curious visitor appears. Not everyone knows how to be gentle from the start. When you know how to adjust, everything becomes more pleasant. Respect makes the space warm. Each page of a book opens up a small world. When you know how to cherish it, joy will last longer. A small corner is enough to bring peace. When we learn to appreciate books, we learn to appreciate everything around us.
The kite can fly. Welcome everyone to Bluey. What is Bluey's dad doing in the warehouse? Wow, that kite looks old. Bluey and Bingo are going down the stairs. Both were surprised to see the kite. Bluey wants a kite. The sky today is perfect for flying kites. Bluey and Bingo are heading to the kite flying spot. Bluey is running as fast as she can to make the kite fly. Oh no, the kite won't fly. Bingo is sitting there laughing. Bluey! This time it's Bingo's turn to fly kites. Wow, the kite is flying! Bluey couldn't believe her eyes.
As night falls, the sky begins to reveal its secrets. A comfortable seat makes observation easier. Little stars begin to appear. There are stars that always stay close together. Imagination transforms the sky into a story. Sometimes the sky sends a small gift. Silence helps us see more. A gentle night comes to a close.
Oh!
Bluey decided to play a little prank.
Aha!
But things didn't go as planned.
Oh! Huh?
And Bingo started playing the opposite way.
Aha!
The game quickly turned into a battle of wits.
Huh?
And the one who set the trap ended up falling for it.
Huh?
But the game wasn't over yet, and this time, adults joined the game.
Oh!
And it seems this battle will continue.
One morning in the garden, the plants need care. When you get too excited, water can be wasted. And then a friend comes to help. Good intentions sometimes need the right approach. Saving water starts with very small things. When you know how to adjust, everyone can contribute. A little creativity helps avoid waste. When you care for them properly, plants respond very quickly. Saving doesn't mean scarcity. When you know how to use water wisely, every drop becomes precious.
A new game begins, but this time it's a little dangerous.
Okay.
The more they play, the more complicated things get.
And Chili starts to realize something is wrong.
Huh?
But it turns out, Chili understands everything. Even Chili is starting to get drawn into the game. The game spirals out of control. And now, nobody knows what belongs to them anymore. The game ends, but things still aren't the same. Behind the house was a small, fascinating forest. Bluey began her exploration. A small path led Bluey deeper into the forest. Each tree trunk had a different shape. The small forest looked vibrant. The journey included small challenges. It was cooler inside the forest than outside. Bingo also wanted to explore with Bluey. There were many new things in the forest. The exploration gradually came to an end. Everyone reunited after the trip. A small forest can also offer a great adventure. Building a small fence. A cool morning. The whole family stands in front of an empty patch of yard. Dad pulls out a measuring tape to check the spacing. Mom marks the spots with white chalk. Sister and little brother line up the short wooden posts. Dad grabs a hammer and drives in the first post. Thud, thud. Firm and steady. Mom holds the post, checking the balance by eye. She nods to signal it's good. Sister passes over a wooden plank. Little brother runs back and forth, handing over nails. Thud! The post tilts slightly. Mom raises her hand to stop. The family steps back to look. Dad pulls the post out and adjusts it. Sister holds one end, Mom steadies it. Dad hammers again. Their rhythm becomes steady. The fence grows section by section. The fence is complete. Little brother taps a post lightly. Tap, tap. Mom, Dad, and Sister smile with pride. Bluey discovered an empty corner in the garden. Bluey decided to plant a new tree. Bluey began preparing the planting spot. Bluey wanted the tree to be planted in a suitable place. The small tree was placed down very gently. watered the newly planted tree. Bluey tried placing the tree in a cooler spot. Bingo also wanted to help plant the tree. The small tree gradually took root in the soil. Bluey marked the planting spot for the new tree. The garden looked more beautiful with the new tree. A small tree can also bring great joy. A beautiful morning is perfect for a walk around the neighborhood.
Oh.
Walking together is a simple way to discover familiar things. Safety is always paramount on every trip. Knowing when to wait helps avoid unnecessary risks.
Okay.
Following directions makes it easier for everyone to move around.
Yes!
Okay, let's go!
Small habits create long-term safety.
Thank you very much.
Slowing down allows you to see more beautiful things around you.
Oh.
A safe walk brings joy and peace of mind to the whole family. Staying in the correct lane helps everyone share a safe space. A safe walk brings joy and peace of mind to the whole family. Bluey and Bingo were having a lot of fun playing jump rope in the yard.
Huh?
The police rhino stopped to watch the game seriously. The police rhino decided to try jumping rope himself.
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Aha!
The police rhino prepared very carefully before starting.
Let's go.
Jump rope wasn't easy for his large size.
Oh! Come on, let's try again.
The police rhino didn't give up and tried again. A sudden jump surprised everyone. The fun quickly turned into a hilarious moment. All three burst into laughter at the unexpected situation. Even a simple game could bring about such a fun moment. Bluey begins drawing a strange picture on paper. The drawing suddenly changes right before Bluey's eyes. The drawing begins guiding Bluey. The drawing transforms differently in each location. Bingo and Bluey decipher the mysterious drawing. The drawing leads Bluey to the backyard. Whoa! The treasure is finally found. The changing drawing led Bluey to a treasure trove of creativity. Faces of emotion. Chili sits on the floor with Bluey and Bingo, holding a small, magical hand mirror. Chili looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Bluey and Bingo observe closely, and then they both imitate that sad expression in the most adorable way. Suddenly, Chili changes! She flashes a big, bright smile at her daughters. Immediately, the sisters grin back, mimicking their mom's spreading happiness. Chili looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Everyone bursts out laughing happily and shares a big, warm hug on the rug. What a fun lesson about feelings! Bluey discovers a strange treasure box in the backyard. The box doesn't open in the usual way. The box reacts to Bluey's movements. The treasure seems to require the right rhythm. Bingo and Bluey try moving in time with the movement. The rhythm gradually becomes more precise. The treasure finally opens. Wow! The treasure only opens when the movement is in time. Bluey decided to organize a family picnic. Everything needed was neatly prepared.
Ooh. Huh?
Bingo was also eager to join the picnic. The picnic spot was chosen.
Whoa. Whoa.
The picnic began to take shape. The fun time made the picnic even more lively.
Yippee!
The whole family enjoyed the outdoors. A simple picnic was enough to bring joy to the whole family.